Hey everybody, and welcome to the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your Divine Masculine reading. So happy Friday, everyone. First of all, what we're doing today is similar to what we did for the Divine Feminine reading. We're going to look at the energies for the rest of the year. So we're going to look at July through December, and we're going to look at just masculine's energy on his own spiritual journey, and then as related to his divine feminine. If you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com and you can book your service there. And if these readings have helped you, then please consider clicking on the thanks button. It's here on, in the video, you can see the thanks button. And that would really help me continue to do these readings for all of you guys on YouTube. So again, if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. All right, let's get started with the bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine's theme for the rest of the year on the horizon, okay? So it just feels like masculine has been stuck in his wounds, and he has not been aligning with his values or his consciousness, with his belief systems. He's not aligning with his higher self, right? Even his morals and his principles. And it just also could be that he's been stuck, whether maybe it's in a different marriage, or another connection. So I just feel like what this bottom of the deck is saying to us is that there's a shift that's on the horizon, because masculine, is going to need to ascend and climb up and move out of these wounds and align. So let's see, is he going to do that? What's happening in the month of July? For him, things are going to be highlighted in July. Things will be in the spotlight. He's going to look at how he has been very defensive, how he has been, telling people to back off. Hermit card clarifies that, which just confirms that that's what he's going to do. He's going to be looking at his defensiveness. He's going to be looking at this energy why he doesn't let people in, okay? And he's really going to be looking at what he wants, what he desires as far as a new beginning. So he's really taking a look at himself. And that's what the Hanged Man does. The Hanged Man forces you to take a look at yourself, to have an epiphany, to have an awakening. So things are absolutely going to be in the spotlight for this divine masculine. He's going to be looking at his defensiveness, why he continues to self-protect. In the month of August, there's going to be a fire that is going to be burning in his heart. Okay, there's a lot of stress and overthinking about moving forward. But guess what? We have the King of Water and the Chariot card. We've been seeing the King of Water a lot in the Divine Masculine readings. And that is him stepping into that heart space. And look at what we have. Fire in my soul. We have a heart with a light. There is this light that is going to go off in his heart. And he's really going to be stressed. He's going to be anxious. He's going to be having some nightmares about how does he move forward? Why does he constantly protect himself? Why is he defensive? Why is he resisting change? How can he become more heart-centered? In the month of September, there is a blessing in disguise. There's this Four of Hearts. He's been apathetic. He's been bored. He's been bored. He's been really focused on his own financial stability. He's bored alone. He's bored alone without his feminine, the Moon card, Divine Feminine. So it just feels like Divine Masculine has either been put in this situation where he's either been unemployed, disabled, something, out of work, and he's really had to sit with himself. And he's going to start to see that when his fire in his soul lights up, as he sits in this energy of inner review, he's going to look and see that, even if I've been in other connections, even if I am married or in another relationship or another connection, I'm really alone because I don't let anyone into my heart. This Divine Feminine was this blessing in disguise. And I'm bored, frankly, without her, unfulfilled without her. In October, watch very soon. Something will happen. A new opportunity to make an offer, to lift out of negativity. So it just feels like in the month of October, he's very much in this energy of wanting to make an offer, whether it's an offer of apology, an offer of love. There's absolutely some sort of offer that will be given in October. In November, heart on the line. He's going to put his heart on the line. There have been mysteries that he's been stuck in, and now he is in his alpha energy. He's in his masculine energy. He's no longer going to hide and be deceptive and sit in a place of suspension. It's time to put his heart on the line. So there's a lot of heart work that is going on in July, August, and September that will really start to have, come through in October and November. And then December, he aligns with his masculinity. He aligns with his divine masculinity, and he becomes the King of Swords. Who is the Queen of Swords? In the Queen of Light 11:11 video, guess who's the Queen of Swords? The Divine Feminine. So he sits in his honesty, in his integrity, and in his discipline, and he starts thinking about how to move forward. He's ready to stand alone. Remember, Feminine 2 got these cards, and she's like, you know what? If he comes back, okay. If he doesn't, I'm cool. I can stand alone. I've learned my lessons. And sure enough, December, masculine sits in his power, and he's perfectly happy to stand tall and alone as well. So now, what about the rest of the year as related to his feminine? Well, that's who she is. She is his divine feminine. There's this energy of self-pity that he's been in. He's been pitying himself. He's been sitting in the loss. He's been sitting in his tears, and he's done with that. Tower card. He's done sitting in his pity, and he's done being this Casanova, Knight of Wands. So that's the theme for his energy towards his feminine for the rest of the year. So in the month of July, he's having an epiphany. There is a realization that I want to build something long-term with my feminine. I want a new beginning with my feminine. I want to change. I want to rise up. I want to evolve. And that's exactly what's happening here in July for masculine, right? On his own journey, he's really starting to look at what he desires, what he wants. And part of that is, I realize I want to be with my divine feminine. In the month of August, autumn, he's planning something for autumn, or it could be harvesting knowledge. And that is, I am done with this conflict, this defeat. I'm done with the worrying. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to take a leap of faith. And he may want to be doing this in September. September was a big theme in Divine Feminine's reading for both herself and her masculine. And sure enough, here in September, love potential, he wants something to grow. There was an offer that he gave to his divine feminine that he's ended, or rather, there's a painful ending that he's going to be addressing. And here's the Queen of Swords, the match to the King of Swords. I feel like in September, he might make an offer and feminine's just very cold to it, very detached to it. Maybe she doesn't even respond. Because Ten of Swords is also the energy of ghosting, right? He may be offering up something here in September, right? Remember, because here in September, he's like, oh man, I'm bored. I'm done. I don't want to be without my feminine anymore. But he also knows that there was this love that he ghosted, this potential of love that he ended with his divine feminine, and that's why she's detached and cold. In October, we're seeing this anticipation, and we have the sun and the moon, and here's masculine and feminine coming together. I feel like things are going to be illuminated, secrets, mysteries, lies. If things were very much in the unknown, they're going to come to light suddenly, because here's the Tower again. So I do feel there's going to be some sudden change, assertion that occurs in the month of October. And that means the mysteries are ending. The unknown is ending. And it could be you in masculine saying, I want to put an end to all of this deception and mystery between us. And in November, I want to start fresh. I want to be in the honeymoon stages again. I'm done with my apathy. I'm done being bored. I'm done with the same old cycles. You, divine feminine, are my person. And then in December, we have Eye of the Beholder. What he's saying is, I only have eyes for my feminine, and it's intense. and I'm planning to do my duty, to align with my divine guidance, to align with my destiny. I also feel like there is some sorrow and emotional loss here that gets intense. And that's potentially why we had some challenging energies in December, because it could very well be feminine's like, you know what, I don't want to go through this stuff again. And I feel like here, masculine's like, I only have eyes for you. And feminine's like, you know, I'm not playing this game anymore. It's very interesting because it almost feels like masculine is coming into this realization that feminine is the one, and feminine has very much detached, surrendered. She's independent. Does she love him? Absolutely. Does she want to be with him? Absolutely. But she's done with the ins and outs. She's done with the false starts and then the stops. He's got to shift. He's got to change. This is why we have the tower 2 times. This is why in December, he's like, you know what? He's going to have to maybe stand alone in the month of December, because feminine might not want to, you know, participate and ruin her holidays or be upset or sad in a time where she wants to be in joy. So I do feel that there is going to be some sort of reconnection, reconciliation. But I don't know that feminine is going to be completely open to a reunion. Do they both want it? Yes. But I do feel like masculine is going to have to prove himself this time. And maybe in the past she hasn't asked him to prove himself. Because now your words mean nothing. Now you have to show with your actions. And that is what the Queen of Swords is going to be looking for. The truth followed with action that matches your truth. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And don't forget, if you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye.